Hello everyone and welcome to my video. In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to be a HOLLGREHENN in the new Whitestar Airship instance. HOLLGREHENN has become one of the useful while also easy to build job for this instance. This job will be good for anyone that wants to play as a utility. First, I'll talk about the skills needed to play this job. I will then talk about the attributes, Aesirs and runes, equips, and finally show you the mechanics and what to do during airship. Let's begin! So first off, for the skills, I put the points in all skills except for high temperature reaction, as it will make the enemies get stunned. We don't want to stun enemies, that will make them not move and make it harder for the DA to taunt them. Another reason is the crowd control skill we should focus on is burning. If we stun the mobs, the burning effect could get cancelled, which would take us longer to finish airship. For my attributes, I actually just used the recommended build guide. One click and you're done. Any extra points remaining, just put them wherever you feel like. For my Aesir monument, you just need to max it out. Now onto the runes. What's great about this job for airship is that you don't actually need any runes. If you really want the runes, you can try having Artisan's Blessing Star rune to help you make your Lucky Refine duration longer. And luckily for me, I only have +1 second on mine, but I put it in anyway because every second counts. You can also get Total Concentration rune to increase yourself's abnormal status resist and get physical damage reduction too. But again, from my own experience, you can do airship as HOLLGREHENN without proper runes too. Next are my equipments. As you can see, my weapon is quite basic. However, the other equips I use are pretty much the same as my Saint Convert support guide. Don't mind not having any damage. Your job is to debuff the enemies, so make sure to use tanky equips to survive the MVPs. For headgear, you can use colorful virtual screen to boost your DPS party mates. For me, I also use eggshell view to avoid MVPs like Wolf Grandma and Stormy Knight from breaking my gears. Face and mouth are used for the burning effect, which helps kill the monsters faster too. For the back, I use Chicken Axe to help the DPS do more damage. I wear Silver Bell and Sins of the Living for faster cooldown for my skills. For my left side equips, I wear RGOP card to have 100% poison resist. Don't use Chimera Star card though, because there is a chance to poison enemy, which will invalidate the burning effect on your face and mouth. The other cards in the left side is just for survivability. You can use Ferris card for shoes, Scarecrow Star card for accessory, and simply use Jack card instead of starred version in the garment if you don't have the cards I do to help boost your HP. Here are my shadow equips. They all help with survivability. If you haven't fully built your main equips, I would recommend focusing on your main equips before you build shadow equips. Next, let's move on to the mechanics. In the airship, your main skills should be Focus Mode, Blasting Furnace, Lucky Refine, and Anvil Toss. When the wave first starts, just simply spam Focus Mode and Blasting Furnace every time they have cooled down. Occasionally, you can add an Anvil Toss to reduce the mob's damage to you and your party. Click Lucky Refine whenever you see the MVP to increase your teammates' damage. The first two waves generally would be at the front of the ship. Your job is to debuff and stay alive. Use Artisan's Heart to protect yourself or use potions. You can click your Saint before using it to protect them too. After the second wave, most of the parties I see would run to the back of the ship to avoid the Fire Elf's attack while hitting MVP at the top. Once the third wave's MVPs are done, you can run to the front of the ship again to finish off the rest of the mobs. And that's it. I would say HOLLGREHENN is pretty easy to play in Airship. It's low budget, easy to build, and very helpful in the airship, especially when there is reinforced in the affix. So that's it for my HOLLGREHENN guide for Airship. Hope it was useful for you. Leave a like if it was, and thank you for watching.